What up, Ninja Village? Welcome to another episode of Car Chronicles Reviews with the Less Than Stealthy Ninjas. And what's Car Chronicles Reviews, you ask? Was one of all of us ninjas discuss anything between TV, movies, video games, conventions, events, anything like that, and we just give you our thoughts and feelings, usually in the backdrop in a car. But it's Texas. Texas get hot. So we tend to do them at home sometimes too. I'm Scooter Ray. Shout outs to my other two ninjas around your missing cosmic boss. And I'm pretty sure you're wondering what I'm discussing today. Bad boys, what you gonna do? Or what you gonna do when they come for you? A snake and a snake. Just like Marcus Burnett, I need to learn the words myself. But who would have thought that after almost 30 years since the original Bad Boys, that we will be here with Bad Boys 4 or Bad Boys Ride or Die. This is the fourth movie, once again, in the Bad Boys franchise. And this truly does feel like a direct sequel from 3, because some elements from 3 are Bad Boys for Life, which I will be spoiling some aspects of Bad Boys for Life to talk about this one. But some elements from Bad Boys for Life does carry over to this one. And even some of the same characters, we still get Vanessa Hudgens' character, we still get Paola Nunes' character, Alexander, what was his last name? The big guy who was in 3. Like, those characters all carry over. And of course, Jacob Scipio, who is Will's son, once again, spoilers, who comes out the fact that he's Mike Lowry's son in the franchise, he carries over. So all of these people are in this movie. And this was a fun movie. You know, if you like the Bad Boys franchise, I mean, it's been 3 to go off on, and we're here. We're in the 4th movie, and I also feel that at this point, just like how we had Danny Glover and Mel Gibson with Lethal Weapon and Cali, hey, we have our Lethal Weapon in the South, in Florida, in Miami, and I enjoyed it. I enjoy this movie. Like, if I had to give you a rating right now, I'd give it a solid 8. This was fun. It wasn't boring. The story made sense. It had its funny moments. It had its like kind of sad type moments. It had its like action-packed moments. And to me, it didn't feel like a movie that was being done just to be done. It actually felt like a reason to make 4 after 3, and I do appreciate that it felt that it was a direct sequel, because between 1 and 2, yeah, there was elements that kind of carried over, but it didn't feel like it didn't feel like it was a sequel to 1 from 2. It felt like this was in essence, the second adventure of Marcus and Mike. While especially going in between 2 and 3, there was elements that they mentioned that let you know, and some of the elements was like, you know, Reggie from 2, who his daughter was going on a date with, has the daughter pregnant in 3. And you know, Marcus does mention that Mike dated his sister, but other than that, it didn't feel like a direct sequel in essence type thing. It just felt like so many years passed kind of thing, and we're here. While in this one, you could tell not so much time. I'm pretty sure if we're going off of real world time, maybe 3 to 4 years, because the third one came out in 2020, if I remember correctly, and this one 2024. So 3 to 4 years. I'm pretty sure, you know, they shot it last year, most likely. So yeah. And I enjoyed it. There was in it's not so much that I enjoyed it because seeing the character. I thoroughly enjoyed this movie. Like it was actually not a bad movie to me. Now I have been seeing the narratives out there that this movie is like a Hail Mary for Will Smith. This is like a Will Smith redemption story. Can America fall in love with Will Smith again? See the face. This didn't feel like that. This didn't feel like, oh, in order for people to start liking you again, Will, we got to go back to the bad boys, Will. This didn't feel like this movie did not make me go in like, okay, we understand what happened at the Oscars and him and Chris Rock. It happened. If you forgave Will or if you haven't forgiven Will, that's on you. But at the same time, this isn't a movie that's going to be like, well, hey, it's going to make me feel differently about Will Smith now. He's Mike Lowry. He's not even, you know what I'm saying? He's not even Will Smith. He's Mike Lowry. So whether you think this is a career Hail Mary for Will or not, that's on you. But if you just go into the movie to enjoy the movie, you're going to enjoy the movie. One thing that I will say with Bad Boys, I wish they kind of do a little more with, is because in every Bad Boys, there was always these supporting characters. And I kind of wish we got a little more like shine on, and not in a Fast and Furious way, but just a little more like, because yes, Marcus and Mike are the focal pieces, and yes, they're the ones that's in the adventure, but they usually don't do it alone. They usually have help, and you kind of want to know a little bit more or see a little bit more of the help, per se, because they're there. Especially in this case, once again, hold on, let me get the names of everybody so that way I'm not just, like I said, once again, you get Paola Nunez, Vanessa Hudgens. Oh my God, my phone wants to take forever. And I know his first name is Alexander. Alexander. Oh my goodness. Ludwig. Because with those three carrying over from 3 to 4, it's like, okay, we still have familiar faces here. And it's like, you kind of want, to know a little bit more about these people because you carried them over, especially in Paola Nunez's case, because she's the new captain. Once again, spoilers from 3. And we see how Captain Howard interacted with Marcus and Mike. You would kind of want to see a little bit more elements of that, because from 3, she dated Mike Lowry at some point. Whether they dated or just had a fling, there was something there. And it's like, you kind of want to see it. You kind of want to see these 3 characters that y'all brought over be used a little bit more, or, discussed, or find out a little bit more about them other than like the little breadcrumbs we get. But once again, that's just a me criticism. Overall, I even like the aspect of how they kind of play into it with a lethal weapon thing, where Marcus and Mike ain't young men no more. They not the young men from back in '95 when Bad Boys came out. So I like the aspect that they play on about them getting older, and when is this going to end, per se, and we're not the spring chickens as we used to be. I like all of those elements played into the movie once again. And then of course you get Jacob Scipio. I really don't know how to say his last name, so I'm sorry, returning as his son. And when he's on screen, you really still get that little nervousness, because if you remember him from 3, how just a stone cold killer he was. So when he's there at times, you're just like, he about to do something, but I just don't know what yet. And then of course, when he does stuff, you're like, there he goes. But overall, enjoyable movie. I say see it in theaters so you can get the full effect of everything. If you just a person who has to wait to see it on streaming, I think it's going to be a Stars movie because I want to say the other Bad Boys were on Stars, so most likely it'll be that. But this will be a great watch, whether it's in the theaters or at home. Plain and simple. I will say this: I can see a direction for a 5. And I'm pretty sure 5 will solely depend on how 4 does box office wise. But my brain and the way I can see it, I can see a 5 dealing with Will's son Armando. I can see 5 focusing on him and Marcus and Mike kind of helping. So I can 1000% see a 5 more centered around Armando and Marcus and Mike being kind of there rather than truly another Marcus and Mike adventure. Because considering the way this story went, what else could Marcus and Mike get into in Miami that will be as grand as of the other 4 adventures now? Like, considering what they went through in 1, 2, Ride or Die, I'm sorry, For Life, now Ride or Die, I can't see anything more grander other than maybe helping rather than being the focus. But once again, that's just me. Those are just my opinions. Bad Boys, Ride or Die, a solid 8, maybe 8.5 when I sit on it some more. But let us know what you think. Let us know in the comments in the video what you think of Bad Boys Ride or Die. Loved it, hate it? Let us know. That's my time. Once again, whether you love it, hate it, don't forget to rate it. Thumbs up, thumbs down, thumbs up. Like, share, comment. Once again, let us know. Let us know what you thought. Beats in the background provided by @StonerJSimpson7 on IG. Hit him up. Hit him up. You hear these angelic beats back here playing, hit them up. After you do all of that, make sure you subscribe. Make sure you hit that notification bell so that way you can be notified for when you get CCRs, Ninja Banters, LTSN cafes where we try different foods, and Boss Reacts where Cosmic Boss reacts to whatever trailers, whether it's TV show, video games, or movies. And then that way you can be welcomed into the Ninja Village. Of course, we do stream on Twitch at twitch.tv/LessThanStealthyNinjas. All one big glorious word. Less than stealthy ninjas. One big word. The LTSN, baby. Once again, shout out to Cosmic Boss around your miss. Thank y'all for tuning in. Just remember, bad boys, of what you gonna do, of what you gonna do when they come for you. Snick it. If you see the movie, especially 3 and this one, you know where the last little part comes from. Let's just put it out there. Love one another, take care of one another, look out for your mental and physical health because we need you here. We need all of us here. All of us make this beautiful world go round. So we need you here. And until next time, everybody, thank y'all. And we just trying to make the Ninja Village proud. Peace.